Hi, this is Beauty Passion. Welcome back to my channel. So everybody has been so bummed since the PPP has ran out of money. But I got good news for you. I got good news and a little bit of bad news, but you know it is what it is. With good news sometimes come bad news. But first, I need you to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, because I'm giving y'all all the good tea. Yes. All right, so let's get on with this. The PPP officially announced yesterday that they are out of funds for new applications. Yes, new applications. If you have not ever applied for a PPP, you cannot go to a lot of these fintech companies and go to their website and apply anymore. For instance, Blue Vine put up something. I think Harvest put up something. A lot of them put up a notice on their website saying that they are not accepting any more PPP loans. However, if you are a minority business, your business is in an underserved community, or you are a women business, so a business owned by a woman, you can still apply for the PPP. Now, you have to go to certain websites. I'm going to put a link to certain websites that you can still go on and apply for your PPP loan. It has to be one that's in your state. So it has to be one that's in your state. You can either walk in, or you can you can see if they have a website so you can apply. So it has to be a certain kind of lender, which they're called CDFI lenders, which are basically community lenders. You can still go and apply either on their website or walk into their branch. Make sure you call and make an appointment for them. Again, those are the people that can still apply. They still have about $8 or $9 billion left for those businesses, so you can still apply. Moreover, Womply is still accepting applications. If you go on their website, it clearly says that we are still accepting applications for the PPP. So I don't know how that's going to work. I don't know if you can't submit new applications. I don't know why Womply is still accepting them, but they're still accepting applications. So you can go on Womply. Also, Blue Acorn said that they are also accepting applications. They said they are affiliated with CDFI lenders. So Blue Acorn, Womply and Blue Acorn, they put a notice up saying they are still accepting applications. I probably would double check and make sure that's accurate, because who wants to do all that work and then they turn around and say, oh, they're really not accepting any more applications. So, or they haven't updated their website. So make sure if you can call or do some kind of research and see if you can actually still put in an application. As of yesterday, Womply is still sending out promissory notes. I have a couple of people that inbox me or text me and let me know that they did receive their promissory note and they're signed it. So if you have got to the part where it's time for you to receive your promissory note, they are still sending out promissory notes. So you should be great. Long as you have already submitted your paperwork, they did set aside money for people that's still impending. So if you're still impending, you should be able to still get your loan amount. You just cannot do a new application. Second draw, you already have an SBA loan number. Your application has already have to be in. I don't think you can go in and do your second draw application, because that's pretty much like a new application. It's just part 2, but you already do have a loan number. So if you can, to me, I would say go ahead and do it on Womply and Blue Acorn second draw. Just go ahead and do it, because what if they come up with more funds? We know that your application is already in. But if you're a new applicant, they cannot submit any more new applicant applications because they don't have any money for people that's doing new applications. I mean, it gets a little tricky, you know. In my mind, I would say still go on Womply and Blue Acorns to apply, but I guess everything is worth a try. We don't really know. What if before May 31st, Joe Biden signs something saying that they're going to give a PPP more money? You already got your application in, you're doing good. It's either yes or no, to be honest. If you do it, it's either going to be a yes or a no. So if you haven't did, go ahead and try it, but just keep in mind that they are letting lenders know that they're out of funds. Again, I will be putting in a link in the description box letting you all know it's a locator. So once you hit the link, you can just put in whatever area you're in, and you can find the community bank that's in your state. Give them a call and see if they have a website, and you can apply on their website if you fall under those 3 categories that I listed earlier in this video. The next question that a lot of people are asking me is mostly, am I going to get my money if I was approved? If you have already signed your promissory note, your money has already been reserved. Again, if you signed your promissory note, your money is already reserved. Before they send your promissory note, they already reserved the money. The SBA approves your loan. The lender sends your promissory note. And then once the promissory note is signed, you're pretty much waiting for you to get funded, which takes about 10 business days. If you have just submitted your paperwork, maybe if you submitted your paperwork before they announced that they're out of funds, you're okay, because you got it in before the deadline. If you submit your paperwork after they announce that they don't have funds, it's a 50-50 chance. You might get it and might not. It's just one of those things, you never know. Okay? Another question that people was asking me was about the bank. As of today, Chime is not accepting PPP direct deposits. So make sure you can open up a regular bank account that can accept a deposit. Cash App only accepts deposits over nothing over $9,999. So if your PP loan is more than that, don't go to Cash App. Chime has emailed me and told me that they do not accept business transactions in Chime bank accounts. So as of today, that's what an email was sent to me and let me know that it has to be something personal from your job. You know, they accept a tax return. But as far as PPP loans, they do not accept any business transactions. So that's why they were sending people's money back from Chime. So if you got Chime, see if you can open a regular bank account, go into Womply and change your banking information. If you can't change it on Womply, call the lender directly to see if you can change your banking information that they have on file. Or maybe you can call a bank and see if you can change it at the bank. Either or. Start with the lender. If you can't get in touch with the lender, then call the actual, if you can't get in touch with the website, the people that send the money to the lenders or send the application to the lenders, see if you can get in touch with the lenders to see if you can change your banking information on file with them. Again, if you did not get your application in before May 4th, 2021, you have a 50-50 chance of maybe being able to still get your money or not. I just tell people to try it. Nobody knows really what's going to happen. You know, if they get more money, at least your application is on file. All right. Second, third or something like that. If you are waiting to get funded, a lot of people are saying, how long? It takes 10 business days to get funded. 10. Before you're funded, you can go and check the website to see if you were funded or not. So I'm also going to leave a link to this website that you can check to see if you're funded. So if you're waiting, your name is going to be on here, and it's either going to say dispersed or undispersed. So if it says undispersed, that means you're still waiting to be dispersed. If it says dispersed, they mean that they already sent the money to whatever bank account that you have on file. So you can go to this website, search your first name and your last name, and it'll come up the amount that you got approved for, the date that you got approved for, and if you were funded or not. Like, if it's going to say the money was dispersed or the money was not dispersed if you go on this website. I'm also going to link that in the description box below. And for the last information, if you did a second draw PPP loan with Womply, they pretty much went through this company named Dream Spring. I called Dream Spring this morning. Dream Spring is located in New Mexico, Albuquerque, New Mexico. I waited till they opened. I Googled their name and their number came up. I called them this morning and asked them just to see had they sent my promissory note yet, because I haven't received it yet. It's been a little bit over a month since I did my second draw application with Womply, and they let me know that they'll look into it. She took a lot of my information down, and she pretty much said she was going to send it to a PPP loan specialist to look my name up and see have they gotten that far as sending me a promissory note. So if you call Dream Spring, and that's the person that's under your second draw application. Now, as of this morning when I checked it, Dream Spring little icon or logo is not next to my name that says lender submitting. It's not next to that anymore. So you have to remember if Dream Spring was there or not. I remember that was the name of my second draw PPP. I think that's who they're going through to get the second draw PPP. So again, you can Google their number, or I'll list it in the description box below, and you can call them and ask them to put in a request to see have they sent my promissory note yet. That's what I asked them, and she took my information and she said she was going to submit it to a PPP loan specialist, and he was going to either call me or email me with that information. So that's what I'm waiting for them to send me my promissory note. Usually the lender sends it to Womply or whoever. They sign it. Once they sign it, they send it back to the lender, and then from there you're waiting for funding. So that's what I'm pretty much waiting on, my promissory note. If you want to get a insight and see if you can, put a request in and maybe they can give you a call back like I did this morning, go ahead and call Dream Spring. I'm not aware of any other PPP loan second draw lenders that Womply go through other than Dream Spring. So that's who I called. So you can call them and maybe do a follow-up with that. Okay, so that's going to be the end of this video. I just want to give you some information on where you can go as of today to still do your application to get the PPP loan money. Again, if you're a woman in business, if you're a minority, or if you're your business is located in the underserved community, you can still apply for the PPP loan as of today. They have $9 billion left. Put in your application today. If you are not under those categories, you can still put your application in on Womply, Blue Acorn, and go through this list. Womply and Blue Acorn is all I know. I don't know any other websites that's letting people go and still do applications. All right, thank you all for watching. Hecky now, Joe. It's Beauty Passion, and I'm out.